Guys, Ryan Bidoff here. I am specifically shooting this video in response to some feedback I got in one of my recent videos. Okay, long and short of it, Kelly let me know that a few of my recent videos here on Blogging from Paradise were a bit choppy when I uploaded them to YouTube, and the volume was a little bit off. And I really didn't notice it because I'm like, I kind of just run with it. But the thing is, I am largely, not entirely, at peace with things as they are and with things not being perfect. So of course I wouldn't take them down in a million years, because of course that would just be a fear of whatever, not being perfect, not having everything lined up exactly like it's supposed to be. And that's entirely what I've built my brand on and the direction I come from. And that's exactly why I'm filming this video with the light shining on me now, because this is entirely how I roll with things. And what this does, guys, this being okay with things as they are, no matter how they roll out, is it gives you permission to be you. And the thing is, you have to realize, and this is, middle of the night, I'm shooting this video, and dark, looks like a cave, but this is exactly why I do what I do. I genuinely, more across the board now, have no fear that leads to me wanting to be perfect. And, the obsession with perfection, so many folks are just, almost every single person that wants their blog to be perfect, everything about it, the presentation, they're afraid of being criticized, they're afraid of failing, they're afraid of wasting their time. And it's okay to want to do a really, really good job, but you're deserving and worthy of everything. And I just wanted to delve into this a little bit with a different video here, not the 1080 HD. Somebody once called them rough and ready, this style, and especially now when I'm like look totally white, but I'm doing it on purpose. This is part of me, this is part of my brand, this is part of why I am who I am and why I've appeared in the places I've appeared at, because I appreciate feedback, I appreciate reviews and this, that, and the other thing, and I'll learn from them. But in the same respect, more than most bloggers online, I'm really, 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 really good with being at peace with what I've published, no matter how it is, because I just know that everything is like more and more each day I'm experiencing that it's extra. So more than anything, guys, this video is just addressing the real world problem that so many bloggers go through, that they want everything to be perfect. And when things in their mind are really, really far from perfect, can you be at peace with leaving it out there? Or would you delete it? Would you pull it down? And looking back at my past couple videos, I'm like, my voice is a little off. Of course, they get likes, they get shares, and they're being tweeted a lot, even if my voice isn't synced up with voice and face. Yeah, that's it. My voice and face aren't synced up, or even if the microphone may be a little bit off. It sounds a little crackly. I'm largely cool with it. Not like 100% cool, but that's the thing, guys. You have to be able to move forward if you want to have this perfect blog, and just realize, you know what, I'm never going to be fully clear on things. That's always an illusion. So how at peace can I be with leaving stuff out there that I'm worried about? And I looked at them, I'm like, should I take them down? And I'm like, no, why don't I shoot another video and talk about, just the I've talked about in the past, the perfection curse. So many people, here I am, 11 o'clock at night and getting ready to, well, I'm not going to lie, I'm getting ready to watch another episode or two of Game of Thrones. I'm on a real splurge now. But how many times in the past have you really had an inspired idea, and then you put something out there and it turns out it just wasn't what you expected it to be, and the video quality wasn't great, or the audio quality, or it just didn't look good, and then you got down on yourself? I'm giving you permission to leave the video up there, even if the volume's off, even if the message is totally in I guess contrast, if it's contrasting with the actual presentation itself to a lot of folks. And I think it was ironic too, well, I shouldn't say ironic, everything in the universe, perfect place, perfect time. And I just keep checking myself to make sure I don't turn into Casper the Ghost now. But I think it's very, very humorous, I guess is the word, and just fitting that the post where I noticed the feedback I received for the video, that it was not really vibing, my voice and my face were not entirely syncing, or not in sync. Boy band. Way back when I was a kid. That's a long time ago. The volume itself was a little crackly. It almost sounded like there were little gremlins in it. And I think the past few videos have been like that. My tablet, I don't know if I'm going to shoot with it anymore. not like this, like the other way, you know, might be acting up a little bit. But I think it was so cool because it was talking about being a pro blogger. And for me, one of the things that I feel, and I'm just bringing it down a little bit because it's 11 at night and I don't want to wake the natives here. It's New Jersey, it's not. It's being at peace with putting something like that, publishing it, and being like, you know what, it's awesome. It's the energy behind it. It's all extra. It's good. It's good. It's great. I'm great. You know, whatever. It's no big deal. And just leaving it out there and see how you feel about it. Now, that's when you gain full clarity and confidence in what you're doing, because everything else that individuals might bring to you is their projection. And then how you interpret it is your projection. So you could look at it and be like, oh, you know, maybe I could not so much improve, but switch to this other video if the volume's a little bit off going forward. Or I could just stick with that. But it's just something to keep in mind today, tonight, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is. If you're trying to be the perfect blogger, certainly there's going to be some aspects of your blog that you're not so much going to improve, you're just going to get clear on, but be largely at peace with putting stuff out there you look back at later and say, you know, oh yeah, that is a little bit off. Hit the publish button. Put your stuff out there no matter what. You're going to learn along the way. You're going to have experiences. You can't avoid them. You can't make everything look perfect. Just give yourself permission to put out your content, how you are, who you're being right now. And it's on the heels, again, of being a pro blogger. That's the last video. I'll put this one up right now just because I don't know, maybe after midnight. We'll do 4 tomorrow again. Or something like that. And I just wanted to stress that with you if you've seen the past few videos, or just in general, if you're looking at your own blog. I just wanted to be perfect. I wanted to be professional looking. There's such an emphasis on most bloggers feeling totally not whole and complete, feeling so incomplete, so unprofessional, and just lacking so much. And the universe reflects this back to them in the form of a lot of failure and struggle and strain and striving. And I've been on some of these really top blogs in the world because, not that I don't give a rat's ass at all, but there's a large part of me that doesn't, because I just know that, you know what, this is all just for fun. I'm just enjoying it. I'm meeting more people. I'm putting myself out there. And if I'm clear and clear on it, anything that somebody brings to me as far as their view, it's always their projection. So even the top branded person in the world can come along and say, you know, Richard Burns can come along and say, look at those videos, you have to pull them down. It's terrible. It's going to reflect poorly on your brand. And I'd realize that's just his fear. That's his projection. Me, I'm like, no, they're cool. They're still very good. It's just a few things I might change with the volume and stuff. So my back's going on. I'm holding up this lamp. Guys, buy Blogging from Paradise ebooks on Amazon. You know why? They'll help you create the mindset of a successful blogger. They'll help you not to care. So you could do things from that really fun, playful space. So yeah, you might switch things up a little bit and not so much improve. You'll just get clearer and clearer, and you'll be, I don't know, malleable's the right word, but more flexible. My back's going out. I'm really trying to maximize this light. But definitely visit Amazon, guys. I'm trying to think of what follow-up book I'll put here. I don't know. I may put a follow-up book down below. I'm not just a library. But really, buy those books, guys. Gobble them up. They'll really help you to be at peace with not being a perfect blogger, but just with having loads of fun, meeting a ton of folks, you know, boosting your profits, boosting your list size, subscriber base, and growing a really, really thriving, rabid, raving community of, as I like to say, loyal minions. Guys, that's it for today as I leave these shadowy areas in beautiful central New Jersey, the caves. It's like the crystal caves here. Visit Amazon.com. Of course, on my blog, you'll see my ebooks too. Grab a few today, buy a few, and I really appreciate your support. Until next time, don't be perfect. Be at peace with being you. Be authentic. Ship. Put your stuff out there. And you're going to rock it out and enjoy paradise.